Child, we getting ready to have a sip and see because I need to fucking talk. I got some things I need to fucking say. This is Seer Grant, aka The Occult View, and I got some news for y'all. Not really news, just some observations I've been making spiritually about the energy here in DC. Now, I'm born and raised here in DC, okay? I went into because I live in the suburbs. I went into the city today to visit my mother, and we went out into the city today, did some shopping and stuff like that with my mom. And the area that we went into is the area that I actually grew up in. And I have to tell you, how can I find the right words to really say this? I have to tell you, the energy, and I've made, videos about this before. The energy, the energy is not the same. There's a process going on in DC to suck the soul out of DC. Let me say that again. To suck the soul energy out of DC. Okay? And I'm not going to really break down what soul energy really is in this video. I could, but that's, just giving out too much information. The energy in DC feels very fake. It feels like it's a facade, and it doesn't feel real anymore. Even the black people in DC don't feel real. Because, see, back in the day, there was a certain vibration and energy. I did not have a name for it then, but there was a certain vibration and energy that I would feel from other black people. I don't feel that anymore from most black people, especially black men in DC. I'm just keeping it motherfucking 100. The gentrification process in DC is complete. Niggas in DC have completely assimilated. Completely. You can see it in their energy. You can see it in how they fucking dress. I ran across one dude today. This nigga was wearing pink fucking tennis shoes. Now, I'm gay and I don't even wear pink tennis shoes. And I'm assuming he was a heterosexual young man. He was standing on a corner with a bunch of girls and another guy, and a white boy was with him. Standing in an area that was well known and was synonymous for black indigenous people at one time. And they were standing on the corner smoking weed because marijuana is legal in DC. And see, here's where the mind control comes in too. Do you all really think that they made marijuana legal because those niggas are smoking real marijuana? Let me say that again because maybe that doesn't make sense. Why did they really decide to legalize marijuana? Has anybody ever thought about that? Why did they decide to legalize marijuana here in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area? Why did they do that? Because the marijuana that these Negroes are smoking now, that is not the same what we used to call cess. Cess. That's not the same pure cess that my mother and my ancestors smoked back in the day. It's not the same shit. They are smoking a synthetic version of marijuana. I'm not necessarily saying it's that K2 shit that's killing people, but they're smoking a fake. facade, fake version of real marijuana. And that simply ties into the fake energy that has been placed into DC. And that's what I'm talking about. Fake and facade. It all ties in together. Smoking fake marijuana in a fake environment with fake energy. Now, because I'm an original soul, and because I am an oracle of a sort, I'm the oracle, so I can see past the facade and the fakeness. I can see past it. That's what oracles do. And I'm not saying I'm an oracle for other people. I'm saying I'm an oracle of in my own right, in my own fucking essence, and in my own vibration, and in my own being, that I can see past the facade and the bullshit. Fake marijuana, fake energy, assimilation, complete. And that is what we're seeing in the Maryland, D.C. area. I find it interesting that where the Ibex used to be, which is the location where I saw these young people standing out, where the Ibex used to be, for people who live in DC who know what the Ibex is, or the Ibex used to be back in the day, up there on Georgia Avenue, where the Ibex used to be, they put a southern restaurant there called Milk and Honey. Milk and Honey. Very interesting. Now, the Ibex used to be a club. Now, I was too young to go to the Ibex back in the day, and it closed before I reached the age where I could actually go into the club. But I find it interesting that they put a southern restaurant in that space where all that energy was at one time, where the Ibex was. There's a lot of energy right there. Fake weed, fake food, fake energy. And what do you have? The new fake DC. I remember years ago, years ago, I remember Christopher Berry, the son of Marion Barry, who I've talked about here on my channel. I remember Christopher Berry used to speak out against, and I've said this before, against gentrification, because he understood enough about spirituality and energy. He understood that gentrification was not just about, this is beyond gentrification. Gentrification is not just about moving people that are people of color out of their indigenous areas. It's not just about that. It's also about moving us out and then using our energy that's left in those places so they can manifest off of those energies. So what do? They give these niggas fake motherfucking weed under the guise of legalizing marijuana, making it seem as though that they're getting real marijuana. They're not getting no real motherfucking marijuana. They're not getting real marijuana because their mindset and their mentality after smoking this marijuana, this new version of marijuana, their mindset and mentality is not that of those people who used to smoke marijuana back in the day after smoking it. It's not the same marijuana, it's fake. And that is why they're acting so crazy. That is why they're so aloof. That is why they're not stable in anything that they do. And now it's becoming clear to me why black men are so fucking crazy and psychotic in DC. And this is not I'm not throwing any stones at black men, and I'm not trying to attack them. I'm just observing the behavior patterns. This makes perfect sense as to why black men are so miserable now in DC, why they're so disconnected from themselves, and why they allow old gay white men to suck their energy from their dicks. Oh, we're going to get into it. I'm also noticing, and this has been going on for quite some time, and I know that other people have touched on this, but I want to touch on it from my own perspective, being a gay black man. What a lot of you black men don't understand, and I know y'all not gonna pay attention to me, and that's fine. I don't give a fuck, but I'm just putting it out there. When you get your dick sucked by anyone, me, anybody, but especially when you get your dick sucked by a white man because they are of a lower vibration, facts, and they are of another type of energy, okay? They come from a vampire type of fucking energy, white people in general. Those are facts. That's why they do the shit to set black people off so they can feed off of our emotions and our trauma and our fear. That's why sometimes they may purposely do shit just to set us off, just to get a reaction out of us so they can feed off of that fucking energy. And the reason that I know this to be true on an occult level is because of the type of work that I do for a living, the type of career that I have for a living. Okay? Because of my profession, I know the types of things that they do just to set people off. And that's all I'm going to say on that. What black men don't understand is that when you allow white men in particular to suck your dick and suck your cum out of your dick, that's a form of sucking your soul out of your fucking body. Or sucking, not, well, maybe not your soul, but your energy. Soul was the wrong word, but your energy. Sucking your energy out of your fucking body. There is a gay white man who lives in Baltimore. I suspect that he has AIDS. I suspect that he has AIDS. The reason I suspect that he has AIDS is because on his videos that I have examined, when he first of all, he gets fucked by nothing but black men. All these niggas go to his apartment or wherever he lives at and they fuck him. And in one of his videos, he has something on his ass called sarcoma kaposi or something like that. I may be saying it wrong. Those are AIDS lesions. Okay? And a lot of these dumb niggas don't even know that you fucking him and this person has full-blown AIDS and you don't even fucking know it. You letting this person suck you and you niggas don't even know it. And a lot of you niggas up in Baltimore have had sex with this white drag queen who has AIDS potentially. I'm going to say potentially. I don't know for certain. But he has AIDS lesions on his ass because he posts videos of himself sucking multiple black men, getting fucked by multiple black men. So gay white men move into these black areas so they can be close to black men so they can have sex with them. And a lot of you niggas, you're not even getting nothing out of the motherfucking deal. I mean, at least if you gon' I'm just saying, at least if you gonna fuck them, at least get paid for it. Shit. You niggas are giving up dick for fucking free. But then you want to bash gay black people. Nigga, bitch, please. Bitch, please. But that's another fucking video. Fake facade, fake weed, fake energy. So these men, these white gay men, they move into these ghetto areas or these areas that are populated by mainly black men so they can get close to black men. So they can have sex with them. So they can suck their dicks. Suck your fucking energy. Okay? That's a form of sucking your energy. So if I suck a man's dick and he comes in my mouth, that is a form of me sucking his energy. And because I'm an occultist and I know how to do magic, I know how to use men's sperm and manifest off of that motherfucking shit because I've done it and made plenty of goddamn money. And not only that, if the man is younger than me, I can make myself look younger as well by doing magic with his motherfucking semen. Oh, it's motherfucking real out here. You niggas think it's a fucking game. Oh, I'm just getting my motherfucking dick sucked. No, you getting your energy drained. you're getting your energy drained. And especially if you fucking with a white gay man or even a white woman, but especially a white gay man or a white man in fucking general. And what I notice is a lot of black men are now hanging. You never saw that in DC before. A lot of these black men are now hanging with white men and they're open. And these are not black men that you would identify as being gay, but they have open, intimate relationships with white men in public. I remember I was at the casino a few months back and I saw this black man all hugged up with some old white man. And these were not people who you would identify as being gay. You never saw that before. You never saw that. You barely see black men hugged up with black women, and you definitely don't see them hugged up with no goddamn other black dude like that because they think that's uncool unless you're a gay white man. See, black men change their standards for gay white men because they're up under their spell. You think them motherfuckers don't do magic? You think they don't do magic? You think white women are the only ones who do magic? Child, please. I'm 40 years old. I turned 40 yesterday. The driver in the Lyft that I took to go to my mother's place, I asked him, I said, let me ask you a question. I said, how old would you say that I am? He looked at me, he said, maybe about 25 or 26. I said, I'm 40 years old. He almost stopped the car. That's magic. That's real black motherfucking magic. And if I'm messing around with a younger man, a younger adult man, let me say that, because you know how motherfucking niggas are, a younger adult man in his 20s or 30s, if I'm messing with a younger adult man in that age bracket, I know how to take his fucking energy, his youth, and apply it to myself. I know how to do that. So if I know how to do that, and you're fucking around with people who know how to do magic, I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but I know how to do that. If I know how to do it, you think some of these gay white men don't know how to do that either? Who you all are allowing to suck your fucking energy? So they suck your energy and then they create a fake facade energy that they can live in because, see, they can't live in the realm of reality. They have to live in a fake facade type of energy because their vibration is too low to live in a reality of a higher vibration or a higher energy. So, why? This all ties back into what I was saying about the weed. Why would they legalize marijuana? All of a sudden, now they want to legalize marijuana. I'm going to tell you why, and I'll tell you. I'll tell you why. They legalized it to put you up under mind control or a spell to make you think that you're smoking real marijuana. See, they have removed real motherfucking marijuana. It is very hard to get access to real motherfucking marijuana. It's very hard to get access to that. The people that you buy from, you don't know where them motherfuckers are getting it from. I'm talking about here in DC. I ain't talking about nowhere else. I'm talking about here in DC. So don't nobody get no motherfucking attitude. And I don't give a fuck if you do or not tell you the truth. But I want to make myself clear. I'm talking about here in DC, in the DMV, which is a very incorporated area. And when I say incorporated, this area is managed by corporations. It's not managed by, heart or soul or people with good intentions. It's managed by a corporation. So, because there's no, DC has no country setting or anything like that. You would have to go way, 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 way. Now, those people that live way, way, way out in Maryland and way, way out in Virginia in the boondocks, they may have access to real motherfucking cess, aka marijuana, cannabis. They may have real access to real shit. Those white people that live up there in the mountains and shit, they have access to it. But you niggas, they're giving you the fake shit. So that is why they don't mind you standing on the corner anymore, smoking your motherfucking blunt and smoking your motherfucking marijuana. Because they know that you're smoking some fake shit that is destroying your motherfucking ass. They know it. They know you ain't getting no real motherfucking shit. They know that. So they said, okay, this is just another way that we can put them up under mind control, turn them further against each other, and gentrify them from the inside and out because you're smoking fake weed. And what it's doing is it's changing the imbalance and the chemicals in your brain. Okay? It's changing the imbalance. I'm sorry, it's creating an imbalance and it's changing the chemical structure of your fucking brain. Because people who smoked weed back in the day, real weed, because I used to smoke marijuana too, people who used to smoke real weed back in the day, it did not make them act like these niggas act now. They are aggressive, they're angry all the time, they want to fight all the time, they can't enjoy their lives, they're bitter, they're angry, they don't like other black people. Fake and facade, fake weed. That is why they allowed marijuana to be legalized, because they removed all of the real marijuana that you niggas were smoking at one time. You were pushing for them to legalize marijuana, not knowing behind the scenes they were really saying, okay, we're going to legalize it, but we're going to take the real shit and give those niggas fake shit. It's no coincidence that in most black neighborhoods, you can go to a convenience store and buy K2, which is a synthetic form of marijuana. It's fake. Y'all hear me? Fake weed, fake energy. The fake marijuana you niggas are smoking, it's changing your fucking brain. I'm talking about niggas in DC. I ain't talking about nowhere else. I'm talking about these niggas here in DC. Because I know people, I'm talking about here in DC, because I know people who smoke weed. And they don't act like these niggas in DC. And that's because the weed supply in DC, the weed supply in DC is not real motherfucking weed. That shit is tainted. It's fake. And it's designed to put you up under further mind control. It's designed to put you further up under a sleeping spell, like Sleeping Beauty, to control your motherfucking subconscious mind even more. And that is why I'm feeling this fake fucking energy. I get it now. Now I get it. They have changed the structure of your brain or your brain cells or whatever, or the chemicals of your brain. They changed it by you all smoking that fake motherfucking weed. You can't even have a normal conversation with a motherfucker in this motherfucking area who's smoking fucking weed. You can't. They're always aggressive. They always got an attitude about something. That's not normal, especially if it's just supposed to be weed. You feel me? There was a point that I was getting ready to make about the fake weed and how it contributes to this fake facade and this fake energy that we have here in DC. But it slipped me. It might come back to me. It might not. I might have to come back and do another video about it. So now that I understand this, it's all full circle. I'm understanding now why things are the way they are here in DC. This weed that these niggas are smoking now, it makes them withdrawn. It makes them more susceptible to do things that they wouldn't ordinarily do. And that includes homosexual acts. If that's not your energy or your path, then I understand that, and nobody should force that on you. And this is not a gateway for any of you motherfucking gay hating motherfuckers to reach out to me on any motherfucking level, because I will eviscerate you on every motherfucking level. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking to those people who understand, those occultists who understand what I'm saying, not no fucking religious people. Because I don't follow fucking deities, because I am a deity. And I can see what the fuck is really going on. Fake weed, fake food, assimilation. They didn't legalize marijuana because they think it's the right thing to do. They legalized it because the marijuana you niggas is smoking, the shit that y'all are smoking in DC, and let me preference it with again, DC, it ain't fucking real. It's not real. It's fake fucking marijuana. And that's why you niggas are in the predicament that you are. It's like a self-inflicted curse. It's like a self-inflicted curse. You niggas stay broke, broken, unhappy, bitter, and miserable. Because you can't manifest anything with fake energy, and you can't manifest anything when you're not able to use your own fucking energy and your own vibration. You can't manifest anything off of fake fucking energy. That's why you niggas stay in fucking poverty. Those are facts. And then you niggas run around here letting all these gay old white men suck your motherfucking energy, and then you ain't got nothing to show for it. They go back to their motherfucking homes down here in Bethesda or up on 16th Street in their big old homes, and you go back to standing on the motherfucking corner smoking your fake weed. Fake weed, fake energy, facade. And that is the new DC. That is the new DC. Fake. And I just wanted to come through and talk about that because that all ties into assimilation. That all ties into the assimilation agenda. That all ties into it. And like I said, gentrification, assimilation, all of that is connected to each other. All of it. All of it. DC does not even feel like DC anymore. They have sucked the soul out of DC, just like you niggas are allowing these gay white men to suck the energy out of you. And these niggas are not necessarily men who live a openly gay lifestyle. A lot of them identify with being heterosexual, although we know they're not, but that's how they identify. Fake weed, fake energy, facade. They legalized marijuana here in DC because they knew that they could use that as a tool to destroy you motherfuckers. That is what they knew, and that is what they're doing. They're destroying you and they're eliminating you, especially you, black men. They're eliminating you. They're isolating you. They're shutting down certain, not elements, but certain aspects of your brain that tap into the spiritual realm. This fake weed that you niggas are smoking, it is calcifying your pineal gland even more than it already is. So you niggas keep thinking, oh, I'm smoking. It's not real weed you're smoking. That's fake. That's why you niggas are so disconnected from the spiritual realm, and that's why you can't see anything. That's why you can't have a conversation with anyone. That's why you are blind on every motherfucking levels. I'm just talking about niggas here in DC. I'm not talking about nowhere else. Somebody else can deal with their own fucking area. I'm talking about these niggas here in DC. Your pineal gland has been calcified even more with this fake fucking weed, and that is why they legalized it here in Maryland and DC. I don't know if they did they legalize it in Maryland. I don't know. See, I don't smoke marijuana because I know how to meditate, listen to certain frequencies, and I know how to meditate and go into certain euphoric states of consciousness. See, that is the real benefit of being a gay person because we're able to maneuver through multiple states of consciousness. That's the real motherfucking tea that don't nobody want to talk about. They just so worried about two people of the same sex having sex. But your pineal glands are constantly calcified because you're calcifying it through those fake marijuana sticks that you smoke. Fake weed, fake energy. You can't manifest off of fakeness and expect it to last or to have a stable foundation. You just can't do it. That's all I have to say for right now about it. I'll be back with another video possibly to talk about more things. But forgive me for yelling and stuff. I'm not angry. It's just that when the spirits come through, they come through strong. And this is the observation. This is my observation of my town. Again, I'm not talking about nobody else's town and where they smoke weed. I'm talking about DC and the energy and the vibrations that I'm picking up here in DC. And it really, really explains why niggas, black men in particular, act so fucking crazy nowadays in DC. Black men in DC have lost their minds. They no longer know where their minds are. They no longer have access to certain aspects of themselves that give them peace and euphoria. You know why? Because they've smoked it all away with this fake fucking weed agenda. You think they made marijuana legal just to make you happy, niggas? No, they made it legal because they removed access to the real shit. They have access to that, and they gave you niggas the fake shit to destroy you even further, to separate you from your people even further, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And that is all tied into assimilation and gentrification. Fake energy, fake weed, facade. This is Sia Grant, aka The Occult View, and I'm done. Thank you.